What is up, my Squirtleites? It is I, your king, welcoming you back to more Let's Play Ōkami. In the last episode, we restored the river in San City Commodore's quarters, and in this episode, we are on our way across the city to go talk to Queen Himiko, who is over in the aristocratic quarters. However, as we see here, the bridge is not fully operational at the moment. Let's figure out what's going on. We have one figure here to talk to. He's pretty strange, might as well talk to him. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is Benkei. At last the time is near. Benkei the fisherman monk shall lay claim to his 1000th sword. Now, Benkei is a very interesting character. This is Wandering Warrior Monk Benkei. I've traveled far and wide, challenging master swordsmen. Benkei, believe it or not, comes from the same story in mythology as Waka. So, I'll be able to talk about him a little bit more as we continue along with both of their stories, more specifically Waka's, because I don't want to say too much, lest we spoil Waka's story. But anyways, it is said that a living sword lies in the depths of Lake Biwa, so he wants to claim that as his 1000th sword. You heard the legend about Lake Biwa? Even I could barely believe it when I first heard, but they say a living sword swims freely about these waters. If true, it would make a fitting addition as my 1000th sword. This bridge is a very special contraption. With one command, I can make it passable and another impassable. As you can see, it makes for a fine place to fish. Now, I gotta wonder, why do you have control of the bridge if you are a wandering monk? You don't really stay in one place very often, so I can't really see how you would make a good bridge guy thing. It grieves me to cut off access to the city, but I'm afraid this bridge shall stay with this way while I fish for the Lao greedy. Of course, that may be easier said than done. Gosh, what a greedy bastard. No more fishing trip for me. This is a true battle with a living sword. I must therefore arm myself with the right weapon. That fishing rod over the tool dealer in town would be perfect. Oh, you should see it. It's the purest of white, like new fallen snow. You mean like blinding snow? What am I to do? That's blinding snow, the rod from the tool dealer. With that fine rod, I would at last have a chance against the living sword. Now be a good doggy and give it here. And he just... Oh no. Actually, I thought he was going to just take it from us. We can choose, but I'm going to hand it over. Because I really need to get across this bridge. I've never fished before, but it should not be much different from a good sword fight. No, they're very, very similar, buddy. I promise you. So talk to him again. I've been holding my rod over this water for some time now. However, the living sword has yet to bite. But you know what they say, patience is a virtue. I shall sit here as long as it takes. Ōkami, Hoodhead here is never going to let us across at this rate. Time for some of that angling magic of yours. Yep, we got another fishing minigame. So it's time to help Benkei out and catch this living sword. Because he is an idiot and can't do it for himself. Well, he's not an idiot, he's just not very well versed in the way of fishing in comparison to his skills with actual swords that we never get to see throughout this game, unfortunately. So, another fishing minigame, same spiel as before, just pull in the opposite direction the fish is facing. Button command, and that is an eel. That is a disgusting eel. Now, Benkei. There's something about this guy that I would just like to say. Now, this only pertains to platinum runners. If you were just going for a mere 100% in like the Wii version or PS2 version, let's say, this is no problem to you. But if you are looking for a platinum trophy, you're going to get to know Benkei very, very well. And I'll tell you why. To complete, or to get a platinum trophy in this game, you have to complete your fishing tome. Okay? And completing your fishing tome entails catching every single fish in the entire game, in every location. After we're done with this with Benkei, we will be able to fish with him again later. The fish that you need to catch that are exclusive to Seion, they are a doozy. I'll just say that much. They are actually the worst. Okay? The worst, because it has the largest variety of fish in this lake. And by the way, we need to power slash this thing 3 times, believe it or not. So this is a bit of a doozy here. But yeah, you're going to get to know Benkei very well. As will I. Again, because I'm going to be platinuming this. Again. Either way, this, ladies and gentlemen, is the living sword. Also known as a cutlass fish. It's a play on words. Ha ha ha. The gods be praised. At last I have fulfilled my dream. Proud of you, Benkei. Proud of you. So that is the living sword. That is what I have been pursuing all this time? Oh, don't take it so hard. I mean, that was one big cutlass fish. And a cutlass is a kind of sword, isn't it? Plus, what are the odds of catching an ocean fish in a lake? Spare me such solace. But enough about that. A monk never goes back on his word. I shall make this jigsaw bridge passable once more. They may be selfish, but they have plenty of time to sit on their ass. Monks is what I'm talking about. I'm talking about monks. Either way, there are actually some treasures down in this water, but right now it is technically a curse zone. Not the whole thing, just the black area. So we can't really access those quite yet. Eastune is going to point out something I pointed out over a day ago. Whoa, stop on me. I thought this mist was coming from the lake or mountains. So what's this stuff rising from the Imperial Palace? Let's keep going, Furball. Yeah. We know what's going on. It's the source is there, whatever. Well, look what the cat dragged in. Cat can't drag me in. I'm the one who drags cats around here. What took you so long, Bashiri? Ah, not you again. Well, you can't fool us. We're not going to forget what you did to us back at Orochi's cave. And why do you keep popping up wherever we are anyway? What are you up to this time? Excusez-moi, but I have no time to follow you around. You see, I'm busy looking for something. Bah, some prophet you are. Shouldn't you already know where to look? Well, maybe look isn't the right word. I already know where it is. It's just getting there is proving to be a bit of a problem. Suffice it to say, I want it quick and easy. Quick and easy, wait a sec. Don't tell me you're behind this funky mist. Is this part of a plan to conquer the city and take over the world? You're always up to no good, so I wouldn't be surprised. The world? Not bad, my little bouncing friend. You're only half wrong. I seek the other world. I desire a path to the heavens. Path to the heavens? Oh, stop beating around the bush and let us know what's on your mind. This path concerns you too, Masarin. Huh? Wait, what? Hold on, that actually intrigues me. This city is in quite a bad state, is it not? Especially this ghastly mist that torments its people. You think we're stupid? We see right through you, pretty boy. Ha! We got y'all figured out. This funky mist and your so-called path to the heavens. You're in cahoots with Queen Himiko. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. So just take it step by step. You must first deal with this mist. It is slowly but surely killing the people of this city. Wait too long, and it's au revoir. The damage will already be done. Why, you talking about it like it's someone else's problem. You're behind it all. Admit it already. Even if I was, what good would come out of it arguing here? Methinks you should be doing something about the mist now. How about a tip this time instead of a prophecy? Go through the hole in the wall, little ones. Let me put it this way. Even the most solid defense has a tiny gap like the eye of a needle. Or something like that. Understand, Mashiri? It's cryptic, but I'm sure it'll make sense at some point. Either way, we want to head in here. Let's talk to these people. I came to listen to Rao's sermon again today. My old back's been terrible since that weird mist came along. But Rao's sermons make me feel better in an instant. Who is Rao? Rao is the head of Ankoku Temple outside the city. But she's come all the way here to help us. She always makes the effort to come when we need her. And she's extraordinarily beautiful, too. I feel 1,000 times better just looking at her. Ooh, I bet Easton's gonna like that. By the way, a little fun fact, these 4 people, they're always standing in line, but they change places every single time you load the map. It loads some random order. It's kind of funny. Either way. Well, oh my gosh. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, but I could see that from a mile away. Hold on, I need to talk to you. Yeah, you can see this. Oh, sorry, do I need to stand in front? Well, who'd have thought there'd be a wolf in here of all places? The world is in turmoil. Have you come to listen to one of my sermons, wolf? Then allow me to introduce myself. My name is Rao. Oh, the music. Ladies and gentlemen, I gotta stop saying ladies and gentlemen. I gotta find some other way to address you guys. This music has a moaning woman in it, okay? I'll just say it has a very fitting theme for Rao. This game is rated T for teen. I'm the regent of Seian City, appointed by Queen Himiko herself. Oh. Jiggle physics. So what's troubling you then? Holy cow, this sister's stacked! Excuse me? Oh, you've got a cute little fairy with you. The name's Easton, and by the way, it only looks like I'm staring at your melons. Melons? Ah, never mind. Anyway, so you're running things around here. Well, there's a funky mist covering this city, and there's talk of a water dragon or something offshore. So what's up with the queen holding herself up in her palace? The people of her city are dropping like flies, you know? How could she be so lazy at a time like this? So you've sensed the evil forces over Ryoshima too, then? I heard that dreaded Orochi was resurrected in Shinshu Field, though a brave swordsman vanquished him again. The ripples of those waves of chaos are reaching Ryoshima too. The water dragon terrorizes the sea, and an ill mist covers Seion. And in these last few days, the situation has intensified. I don't know what's happening to our peaceful Nippon. I did not mean to scare you, little lady. She said something about waves of chaos growing stronger recently. A creepy shadow did scurry off when we defeated Orochi. Wonder if whatever it was took root here on Ryoshima coast. What are you muttering about, Isun? Well, this will no doubt come as quite a shock, but the great slayer of the dreaded Orochi is right before your eyes. Behold the great Amaterasu. What? This wolf? But I heard it was a swordsman called Susanoo. Isun, don't be surprised, because this is what you spend all game doing, is having us do all the work and then giving credit to other people. Well, he may have dealt the final blow, but Ami here did most of the work, I tell ya. And if you don't believe me, Ami's gonna show you some divine powers right here, right now. Well, you gotta admit, this lady's the bomb. What was that? You like it? That was one of Amaterasu's divine powers. A mere taste of what the Celestial Brush can do. Celestial Brush? What a mysterious and fearsome power you wield, Amaterasu. You got that right, sister. There ain't nothing Ami can't do. Maybe this wolf could help me with my quest. Your quest? What more could you want? You're already stacked to this. This is not a quest for implants, Isun. Never mind, forget I said anything. Now that I've lost my prayer slips, the situation is completely hopeless. Your what? Come on, tell us what you want. It doesn't matter, just forget about it. I have many favors I want to ask now that I've seen your powers. But without my prayer slips, there is nothing I can do. So we need to go find her prayer slips, I guess. Wherever those may be. Now, obviously they're not going to be back the other direction that we go. And by the way, we have a scroll here. I want to read this real quick. But, so there is another exit through her house. As you can see, it is straight ahead. And we'll be going that way in just a minute. However, I'm going to read this real fast. Land of the Gods. It is said that a holy realm called the Celestial Plane is situated in the heavens above Nippon, where we mere mortals dwell. This legend is ancient, and no one today knows of or speaks of it. However, I have been entrusted with the knowledge of this sacred place. One day I was visited by a man who wove for me a strange tale. He said unto me, "The Celestial Plane has met its end." He related the horrors of this destruction to me at great length. His talk was unbelievable, but his eyes showed no reason to doubt. I only wish I had the fortitude to recount his harrowing tale here. I'm afraid my brush cannot bear the heavy burden of that sad fate. It seems that the Celestial Plane was destroyed long, long ago. The gods' spirits, rendered homeless, still inhabit the earth. I try not to think such thoughts when I gaze up at the sky. I wonder when we're going to meet this mysterious character that's been writing these scrolls. But either way, we're going to head out this direction now. And two things I'm going to do really, really fast before we go any further. Right now, we have Komuso over here, and we're going to want to talk to him. Ah, you're that white wolf I keep bumping into all over. I'm traveling the land to spread the good teachings of Buddha. There seem to be so many places in need of guidance. I can feel it here too, a sinister chill in the air. Concentrate, look hard, you see, right behind you now. And so we have yet another fight that we're going to want to take care of. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to slash these guys down. And slash you. Put that up and charge up. Take him out. Let's see if I can actually hit this one. And then if I can actually get it to bring out the umbrella once again. Fully charged. There we go. And quickly, quickly. No. Come on. Oh, I overdid it. Crap. The sub-weapon hit a second time. I hope that was fast enough. Humans are not to witness such battles, but I saw it. The fighting went on for exactly 20 seconds. Moments was admirable. I've seen you fight many times now, and I'm constantly surprised by your incredible strength. Even the great darkness that lies before you is probably nothing that you need to fear. It seems that your journey is still not nearing its end. I want you to take this. It will protect you along your way. And you have obtained a stray bee. Ladies and gentlemen, this is why we want to talk to Komuso. It all leads up to this moment. He gives us a stray bee. This is the last we'll be seeing of him throughout the game, although I think he pops up again in another place. I'm not quite sure, but he doesn't have any more fights for you. I could be wrong about that, though. That might be the last time we see him. But the other thing I want to show you guys real quick is over here. This is the biggest palace, or the biggest building, I guess. This is the palace. This is Queen Himiko's palace, actually. We're Queen Himiko's bodyguards. She is in her palace at the moment praying for the city. I'm under orders to not let anyone disturb her, and I take orders seriously, so that means you too, mutt. So we cannot go that way very easily, even if we pull this crap right here. Wait for it, wait for it. Sprint! What the heck? Are you freaking kidding me? Bah, Himiko's people all sound like a bunch of parrots. But you can't just attack anyone. You're a god after all. Let's just leave them alone. No, I didn't mean to... I didn't mean to do that again. Okay. Anyways. Unfortunately, we cannot go that way yet, so we cannot give Himiko a piece of her mind. Either way, I'm going to jump over the edge of a curse zone here and head in this direction because it seems like the mist is pouring out pretty heavily from this direction. Ooh, that's where the cyclone's coming from. Interesting. Psst. Psst. Can you hear me? What? We're supposed to be on duty. Well, it's just, I wanted to ask you something. What's your opinion of His Highness? What do you mean? Surely you're not doubting the worth of our honorable Emperor. True, he's had to take to his bed because of this strange illness, but I'm full of hope that he'll soon make a speedy recovery. And I am too, of course. But there's something about this strange illness that bothers me. This swirling mist is a little out of the ordinary, don't you think? The moment the Emperor took ill, it started to come from his room. And then, before we knew it, it had taken over the whole city. People are really starting to suffer from it too. Well, don't you think it's all a bit of a coincidence? It's definitely odd, I'll grant you that. But it's no use trying to ask His Highness how he feels. He just sends everyone away, and he won't even see a doctor. So I don't see that there's anything we can do about it. But what about that girl locked up in the cell all alone? She shouldn't be locked up like that. She's done nothing wrong. You mean that girl called Kagi? Yeah, Mr. Bamboo. Orders are orders, so we had no choice but to lock her up. But I can't quite see why His Highness wanted us to do it. The city's in a real mess ever since he took ill like this. I wonder what's going on inside the palace. As do I. Hello. What in the world? Check out these slips of paper. Looks like each one has a spell or something on it, but I have no idea how to use them. Don't think they do us much good. But I think I know who they would do good. So let's take them with us. And these slips of paper aren't the only things that are going to do her good, if you know what I mean. What of you? My prayer slips. You found them in this huge city? Thank you. They're indispensable in my fight against the evil beings. I was sure one of them had stolen them from me. Thank goodness. Yes, your ability to sniff things out really is a divine... No, that's a dog power, I'm afraid. You're just canine. Just canine. Not godly. Your name's Amaterasu, correct, Wolf? Well, Amaterasu, would you put your powers to use for us? Huh? You're saying we're the answer to your prayers. I'm saying you are our only hope. As you have seen, Ryushima Coast is in turmoil. All because of the evil rising from the darkness. Because of the forces of darkness. Forces of darkness? Yes, next to them, the monsters out there in the wild are nothing. They're starting to spread over Ryushima Coast. And with Queen Himiko confined to her palace, it all falls to me. Normally, I'd use my holy powers to dispel any threat to the city, but this foe is too strong for me. So I have no choice but to ask this favor. Lend me your powers. So that means we'd end up helping Himiko after all? I don't know. Sounds kind of fishy to me. There are some who think the queen is a coward to shut herself away. But she cares for her subjects. She's praying for our protection. But even she can't calm the water dragon and exorcise the city. Not without that... Well, I guess the city could use some exercise. Not without that sacred treasure to enhance her holy powers. That's what I want. What I want you to help me find. Okay. All right. Please, Amaterasu, let me ask you once again. Will you listen to what I have to ask? Yeah, not interested. But please reconsider. Let me ask you once again. Will you have? Oh, fine, sure. What the heck? Let's hear what this stacked babe has to say. Stacked. Anyway, when you came here to the city, did you see it? Right off the coast near the Ryushima border, there lies a sunken treasure ship, a victim of the water dragon's rampage. That ship was a trading vessel, working between here and abroad. It was transporting a great treasure, ordered by Queen Himiko. But the water dragon attacked every ship in the water. It sunk the ship and its precious cargo right in front of the port. The fox rods that the queen had finally managed to locate, a matchless treasure with the power to defeat any foe, would have been Sand City's, no, Nippon's greatest asset. If we had the fox rods now, we could drive out the evil beings. Amaterasu, will you come to the treasure ship with me and help me search its cargo for the fox rods? You want us to do what? No? Yes. No. Yes. No. I can't decide. I'm gonna need to sleep on it, guys. Give me 24 hours. This has been the Squirtle King. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Let's Play Ōkami very, 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 very much. And in the next episode, we will be making our decision. Will it be yes? Will it be no? Will it be maybe so? See you guys then.